Hello everyone, my name is Sahil Rainahu and welcome to my advanced tutorial on the hidden features of an iPhone. Now we're going to start off by going on to camera. Quickly swift through the camera settings. So to start us off, let's just take a simple photo and let's see how we can edit this photo. So if you click on edit, we can do three things. Well, actually more than three things. We can crop it, we can spin it around, so like we can change the angles of it. And if we don't like what we cropped, we can just click reset for the photo to come back. Now, in terms of filters, we can choose a filter. So we have the process, chrome, fade, anything. Now, in this section, we can change the lighting of it. Then there's many exposures, highlights, so on and so forth, the color, and the B&W. And finally, if you have a editing app, you can click on more and choose what editing app you want to use. Sorry, personally, I don't really like to edit my photos, and I don't know how to edit my photos, so I don't take many editings. Okay. Next, we're gonna, video is a video, and to go on to selfie, you click this button right here, and it'll go to selfie camera. But let's be real, everybody knows how to do a selfie camera. So, this is the flash. You can put it on auto, off and on. Auto will detect the surroundings of you, see if it's light enough for a clear photo or not. Same goes with video, auto for flash, except you don't have you don't have the timer feature of an iPhone, which if you put it on 3 seconds timer or 10 seconds, it counts 3, 2, 1 and takes a photo. So if you want everyone in the photo, but no one can take the photo, because everybody's going to be in the photo, then who's there to take the photo? You can put it on timer and it'll take the photo automatically. The time lapse actually is opposite of slow-mo. It speeds up everything. So let's say if you want to take a nice sunset, you can just put your phone on the window ledge, just record time-lapse, and it will show you the whole day, the winds going by, the sun rising and the sun setting in a very fast motion way in about, let's say, a minute to two. But if you take only 1 hour's recording, it might put everything into like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, not too much. Slow-mo, the total opposite of time-lapse, makes everything slower, so any of your motions. So if you're skateboarding, if you're doing a trick, you can see the trick in depth if you slow-mo, or if someone's diving and you just want to see them when they splash, the water particles splashing up. You can put it on slow-mo and see it very beautifully. Here are some videos of my slow-mo. This is the time-lapse. As you can see, everything goes by really super fast. And for slow-mo, this part, I'm shaking my hand super fast and it goes very, very slowly. And then suddenly, back to normal pace. There we go. So as I was saying, the second feature I'd like to show you is all in the settings. Now in the settings, we're going to start off simply by going to airplane mode. Airplane mode turns off Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and mobile data. Everyone knows about Wi-Fi. The only thing I want to show about Wi-Fi is it's asked to join networks. People don't know what it is. Basically, it's for free networks. If it has a logon, if it has like an online logon, it'll ask to join that. Or if it's just simply a free network like OFS, it'll automatically connect. Other, you have to type in the network name if it has a security, and if it does have a security, it's password. Only use other when you cannot find your the Wi-Fi you would like to use. So secondly, I'd like to move on to mobile data. Mobile data, I'm going to enable it and I'm going to show you the features. So you can either enable 4G, 3G, or 2G. Obviously, people like to put 4G because it's much more fast and efficient compared to 3G and 2G. Data roaming, as you can see over here, data roaming is only used for like going outside your countries or in foreign countries, but it has hefty charges, so I suggest you do not do that. You can go to your hotspot settings, which many people don't know, as they just normally access it from the normal hotspot settings area. But you can access your hotspot settings from the mobile data area, and in this area you can turn off whatever apps you don't want to use mobile data from. So Game Center, Google Maps, Grab a Taxi, FaceTime, Facebook, ESPN, Quick Info, FaceTime, Find Friends, all of this you can turn off with your you can turn off mobile data for, so to try to save your mobile data charges. And if you want to check how much you used, it's right over here. So I used 24.6 GB, and you can also check your current period roaming. In general, we're going to go to Siri. If you want to turn off Siri because you're one of the people who believe that your privacy is being obtained by the CIA. I remember that scandals and reports a few years ago that CIA is using Apple to do that. You can turn off Siri simply by saying turn off Siri. They can turn it back on, obviously, by saying clicking it enable Siri. If you allow Hey Siri, you simply have to say Hey Siri. Well, I don't want to set it up right now, but if you do set it up, you can only use it when you're connected to Wi-Fi or if you're on 4G. So when people aren't connected to the Wi-Fi or 4G, they believe that the iPhone's broken as they cannot do it. Finally, the last two things or three things I'd like to show you for Siri is the language. You can choose whatever language you want. So if you have like a French test like one day before the actual exam, you can practice with Siri. The other thing I'd like to show you is on the Siri voice, you can change it to male or female, and your info. You can change your info according to what you want to change it to. Now we're going to go to accessibility. Accessibility, there's invert colors, which is making everything for colorblind people, the colors invert. And there's large text, which allow you to read easier for people with eye problems. And then finally there's the assistive touch. Assistive touch basically is this thing, and it gives you options like home, Siri, custom, to make custom options and many other things. And you can even turn up and off your volume just in case like these buttons on the side of your phone do not work. Finally, we're going to go to location services. Now this is, I believe, is quite important because many people don't know about this. In location services, where is it at? Where is it? Location services. Basically, what it is, I'm not going to show you because it's quite easy to explain. It basically tracks where you are, and again, like so for Google Maps, you know, they find out where you are because of your location services. And if you don't want people to know where you are on the Google Maps, it's actually quite. You can just turn it off because CIA might track you again using that. And then I want to show you about messages. In messages, there's two things I want to show you. Well, three actually. One thing is if you want to type a message like I am 5. So you're 5 years old, right? I am 5, right? So so if you want to type that, if you want to click the 5, you got to click the numbers and then 5, right? Instead of doing that, you can simply type I am, hold down the 1, 2, 3 options, slide to whatever you want. So in this case, I want 5. And it'll work, and it works for any of the symbols. Okay. The second option I'd like to show you is the more options, like the more options for the letters and symbols. So if I hold on N, I get 2 more options for N. So this is the Spanish letter N yet, and this is some random letter. I have no idea what it is. So same thing goes with O. For O, if you click O and you hold it down, you get many options. And for A, if you click A, you get many options too. Now finally, there's globe. Many people think the globe is for language, but you can actually access your emoji from here, which many people do not know about, so they don't know how to use emoji for iMessage. One of the last feature is basically your notification center. In this, the airdrop is actually the feature I wanted to show you. So the airdrop feature, you can share contacts via airdrop. So if you have 10 contacts and you don't want to like send it by WhatsApp, like type in each contact individually and send the message to the person, you can use airdrop and then you can share the message. Also, the last feature I'd like to show you is 3D touch. 3D touch, or also known as force touch, is that you have to hold down the screen a bit more harder and you get more options than usual. So I want to hold on the camera and let's see what we get. Okay, it's not working. Oh, there we go. So you can straight away go to take a selfie or record a video, record a slow-mo, or take a photo. So you can straight away go to these options quickly. Same thing goes for photos. So you can go to your most recent, your favorites, and search, and this works for most apps, even for settings, I believe. Let's check it out. Okay, there's nothing for settings, but if you go to clock, it's glitching out. I really don't know why, but here we go. Create an alarm, stopwatch, and stopwatch timer. So there's my feature on the hidden features of an iPhone 6s. And if you want to know more, please email me on my email raina.sahil2001@gmail.com. Basically raina.sal@2001@gmail.com. Email me your ideas or things you don't know how to use, and I will make an advanced tutorial about it. For now, thank you for watching my advanced tutorial on the hidden features of an iPhone, and I hope to see you soon.